Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder lesson number 53. We'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and a couple of example sentences. We'll finish with a story so that you can get some extra practice. This is a series, and there were a bunch of videos that came before this, and there will be more in the future, so please subscribe if you like this video. Let's hop in. First, listen to me read the words. Requisition, impasse, complement, cadence, deter, novice, panacea, Zephyr, kinetic, canvas. Requisition. This means a demand for goods, usually made by an authority, as a noun, to demand the use or supply of, especially by official order, as a verb. So I've heard this word used in the context of businesses. For example, the company might requisition equipment for a new hire or a new employee. So that's putting in an official order to provide those goods, those things. Examples are the manager submitted a requisition for new office supplies to ensure the team's efficiency. She filled out a requisition form to request time off for a much needed vacation. Impasse. This is a situation in which no progress is possible, especially because of disagreement, as a noun, or a deadlock as a noun. So recently, the United States has been going through threats of a government shutdown, and they were just narrowly avoided. And I know in the future, this video may be watched years from now, and it'll probably be the same situation. So it'll still be relevant, but in the case where the US is facing almost a government shutdown or a threat of a government shutdown, that means that the Democrats and the Republicans have reached an impasse in terms of resolving their differences to pass a budget. So it's a deadlock, a failure to agree, and no possible way forward. Examples are the negotiations between the two countries reached an impasse due to conflicting interests. The impasse in the contract discussions delayed the project's timeline. Compliment. This is a polite expression of praise or admiration as a noun. Politely congratulate or praise someone for something as a verb. So compliments are really nice things. For example, you might say, nice hair to someone walking out of a hair salon. Or if you see someone with fantastic shoes, you might say, I love your shoes. Those are compliments. Examples are, she received a heartfelt compliment from her colleague about her exceptional presentation. The chef appreciated the customer's compliment on the delicious meal. Cadence. This is a rhythm as a noun, progression of sound also as a noun. So a cadence implies some sort of regular rhythm or regular sound. Examples are, the drummer set the rhythm and cadence for the band's energetic performance. The dancer's graceful movements followed a mesmerizing cadence, captivating the audience. Deter. This means to discourage, prevent from doing, as a verb. So you want to deter bad behavior. For example, you might try to deter children from cheating on a test by making the penalty for cheating on a test failing the class. That would be an attempt at deterrence or to deter that behavior. Examples are, the warning signs were meant to deter trespassers from entering the construction site. The high prices deterred many customers from purchasing the luxury items. Novice. This is a beginner as a noun, someone without training or experience, also as a noun. So someone who's a novice at something is a beginner. They're just starting. Obviously, if you're watching advanced vocabulary videos, you're probably not a novice at learning English, but back in the past, you were a novice. You were at the beginning stages of learning English, where you were learning hello, goodbye, all of the very, very simple things. All right. Examples are, As a novice in the field of photography, she eagerly absorbed every bit of knowledge she could. The novice gardener sought advice from experienced enthusiasts to cultivate her green thumb. Panacea. This is a remedy for all ills or difficulties, as a noun. This is a difficult word to pronounce because it has so many vowels, specifically A's, but it's panacea. All right. And typically I'll hear this in the context of that's not a panacea or there is no panacea. All right. Basically, you can think of a panacea as a cure-all, something that fixes everything. Typically, such a thing does not exist. So examples of this word are, although exercise isn't a panacea, it can have a positive impact on both physical and mental health. While positive thinking can improve well-being, it's not a panacea for all life's challenges. Zephyr is a soft, gentle breeze, as a noun. So wind in the air that's soft and light can be referred to as a zephyr. It's like a little burst of wind that's nice and light and pleasant. Examples are, the gentle zephyr rustled the leaves of the trees, creating a soothing melody. The sailboat glided smoothly on the lake, powered by a gentle zephyr. Kinetic. This is of, relating to, or resulting from motion. It's a noun. So some people in university or college study kinesthetics, which is a focus on kinetic movement. Kinetic movement is associated with exercise. So it's this idea of being in motion. Examples are, the playground was filled with the joyful laughter of children engaged in kinetic play. The dance troupe's performance was an explosion of kinetic energy, captivating the audience. Canvas. This means a piece of cloth on which an artist paints, as a noun, or to cover, as a verb. It really can refer to pretty much anything an artist paints on, because the artist makes what they're painting on their canvas. So just know it's grown to have that sort of looser meaning, as you'll see in the second example. But to canvas something is to also just cover it. Please note that there's another word pronounced the same but spelled differently that has some different meanings. So if you're thinking, that's not what I thought it meant, just check the spelling. There are some different meanings associated with a different spelling. Examples are, the artist's palette was filled with vibrant colors ready to be applied to the canvas. The mural covered an entire wall, turning it into a massive canvas of creativity. So, let's read a story for extra practice. Amidst the gentle zephyr that swept across the sea, a sailboat race began. Novice sailors, alongside experienced competitors, set sail, feeling the kinetic energy of the wind in their sails. The cadence of the waves against the hull created a rhythmic melody that propelled them forward. While most of the sailors owned their own sailboats, some had to requisition them from the military to have the opportunity to compete. As the race progressed, an impasse occurred as two skilled sailors fought for the lead. Their strategies clashed, causing a momentary impasse that had spectators on edge. The novice sailors, fueled by the desire to prove themselves, navigated the waters diligently. With the sun casting a warm glow, the sailboats raced towards the finish line. The beauty of the ocean painted a picturesque canvas for the intense competition. A compliment was exchanged between rival sailors, acknowledging each other's skill and determination. During the race, a sudden shift in wind forced the sailors to adapt quickly. However, it did not deter them. Their quick reactions turned a potential disaster into an opportunity to excel. For some, the sea was a panacea, offering a sense of freedom and solace. As the sailboats crossed the finish line, the cheers of the crowd hit a crescendo, acknowledging the triumphs and challenges faced on the water. The sailboat race proved to be more than just a competition. It was a test of skill, perseverance, and camaraderie against the backdrop of the sea's canvas. So, let's practice these words one more time. Let me go ahead and read them. Requisition, impasse, complement, cadence, deter, novice, panacea, Zephyr, kinetic, canvas. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and there will be more. I'll put playlists and videos right down here. Feel free to ask questions in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.